every fighting game has its harder characters, and Arcana Heart is no exception. I do understand that there are difficult things you can learn with any character. So these are just my opinions on the 5 hardest characters, which you may or may not agree with. First on this list we have our sneaky little dog ninja. Now where should we begin with Kanoa? She has some really unique gimmicks that can make for some really unique playstyles. She has a short second jump, which makes for some short hop mix-ups if you are quick, but it is easy to not double tap fast enough or instant air dash by accident. Her 623 or DP motion has a follow-up depending on the button you push, and can even change if you push a button before the attack comes out. So to do her ideal meterless combo you have to use 623C and push A before her attack comes out. To top it off, I can never figure out how to do her 2C cancels into 214 kara cancels. All this would be fine if not so many gimmicks define her character, but they do. I can definitely go on, but one character will last forever, so let's move on. Next on the list we have Petra, who this voice maker probably does not pronounce properly. Her playstyle is really unique since she has some unique zoning tools, with bullet management, a spot dodge and decent but not as good rushdown buttons as most characters. She just seems really hard to win with, even though she's not quite as gimmicky as the previous character on this list. She does have a lot of directional normals that change her buttons. Down motions needed to recharge bullets, which she needs for almost everything. Next on the list we got a whole gang of sisters, Kasuga Mayuri, who of course this thing could not pronounce properly either. From one unique zoner to another, you can just tell from gameplay footage that she has some really unique zoning tools to get used to. Directional normals are common in this game, but Mayuri's either with from close range or with the initial hit. And is even harder to get the first hit off 6C on small characters. Eureka series take getting used to. Here's me trying to do a basic bread and button combo off her 6C. She even has a special that makes her sister throw assist attacks, to throw off your opponent and your own positioning. And possibly lead to some really interesting set play and combos at higher levels. Second place we have a puppet character, Lisa Taken Bake, and in case you ask, no, she does not play like Carl Clover or any other puppet characters in other games. Her normals are also different with the doll in and outside of the case, which makes her a stance character on top of being a puppet character. If you think controlling one puppet might be too easy, her default Dark Arcana actually gives you 2 puppets. Basically can control the doll freely as well as place markers to have the doll perform specific actions towards the markers. The fact that the doll cannot change courses when affected by marker placements mean that you have to plan out the doll's movements ahead of time. You can also control the doll's movements during hit or block stun. This often means not holding back while blocking. Her combos are also really difficult. This usually happens in matches due to her 100 hand slap move. First place we have the Queen of Disjointed Attacks and a Demon Lord Yasuzumi Yorico. Non-Arcana players might wonder why I chose her as number 1 on this particular list. She has one of the oddest inputs, which isn't even right on the move list. Harder motions to make people go what the fuck are common in Arcana Heart, but those moves are rarely necessary to play a character at high level. Since she sucks without her power-up mode. Of course she has one of the weirdest basic combos too, to get used to. The main reason I put her in first place, there are no other characters, that I know of, in any game where reacting to hit or block, is as important. And that's it, my list of top hardest Arcana Heart 3 Love Max 6 stars characters. Whether you disagree or not is fine, since there are definitely things I would not know, and you can probably make a case for any character if presented right. And hopefully Stand will finally come out soon after this video comes out.